Hi there, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you'd like to see more videos like this, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'd appreciate any comments and letting me know how you get on with this class. Today I'm going to take you through a Hatha yoga class. My name's Leanne, I'm a yoga and Pilates teacher, online coach and personal trainer. Let's get started. For this class, I recommend using a block, and you might need a rolled up blanket as well for underneath your spine, just to make you feel more comfortable when lying down. And if you get a little bit chilly at the end of the class, when we're doing some guided relaxation, you might want a cover over you. So let's get started. So we're going to lie down in Shavasana, or corpse pose. So this is the option here where you can use a rolled up blanket underneath the curve in the back for more support, or you can, if Shavasana isn't comfortable for you, feel free to keep your feet flat on the floor in semi-supine. Otherwise, arms a little bit further away from you, and there's a gap in between your legs. Deep breath in through the nose, and exhale, relaxing your shoulders. Make sure you're comfortable and start to feel the weight of your body. Every inhale, you feel your ribcage expand, and a slow exhale. Inhale, belly comes out, your rib expand, chest rises, and exhale, chest falls, ribcage comes down, and belly empties again. Becoming present with this practice and your body. Leaving your to-do list outside of the room, ready to pick up when you're done. We're going to bring our right knee into our chest. I'm going to move it in and out, side to side. Moving with your arms, not your leg. Your legs relaxed. Only come up as far as what feels comfortable. Inhale, arms rise, returning the leg. Exhale to the left knee, in and out. Notice how this side feels in comparison, any restriction, tightness. Inhale, arms rise, return leg. Exhale, left leg again. You might want to hold underneath where the hamstring is this time, and you can extend your leg as whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to forward flex the ankle. You might want to bring in some circles, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Inhale, return leg, using the core. Exhale, grabbing the back of the other leg, forwards and backwards with the ankle. Dorsal raise, plantar flex. Circles, bringing in a bit of a warmth. We're mobilizing, we're not stretching. So we're not forcing anything to go a little bit further, okay? Good, just seeing how our body feels. Inhale, arms overhead. And let's bring both knees in for a hug, keeping your tailbone on the mat. And if it feels okay, you can bring in a gentle roll side to side, using your shoulder blades. Good. Back into semi-supine, and then you're going to move over to the same side and come up into a seated position, looking for perfect pose. So here you can use your your block to sit on, if that's more comfortable. As we continue, spinal mobilization. Shoulders down, away from ears, chest proud, stacking your vertebrae like books. Left arm comes out to the side with a small bend. Right arm extends over and a gentle move to the left side, opening the space between the hip and the rib cage. Feeling that gentle stretch. Again, we're just mobilizing a gentle stretch, not forcing anything. Inhale back to center, over to the other side. Exhale on the stretch. Good. Inhale back to center. You might want to bend a little bit more this time in that left arm. Let's come a little bit further and deepen the stretch. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale. More of a bend in that right arm, supporting. Good. Inhale back to center. Left arm comes in front, shoulders down away from ears. Leading with the shoulders first and the chest. Moving round, and the neck should follow last, if that feels okay. I'm feeling a gentle twist. Exhale on the twist. And if it feels okay, you can look at your back shoulder, your neck, with your neck, if it feels okay. Hips faced forward. Inhale back to center. And then we'll go over to the other side. So first leads with the chest and shoulders, and the neck last. Good. Inhale back to center. You might want to do that again and go a little bit further on an exhale and use the outside of the right leg for purchase to come a little bit further around. Inhale back to center. Using the left knee for purchase. Exhale. Good. Inhale back to center. This time we're going to go into a forward fold. So we're going to walk gently our hands out as far as what feels comfortable for a lower back curve. So your hips stay on the mat or the block. And you feel a stretch here and your lower back. Let's go as far as what feels comfortable. Inhale back to center. I want to bring our arms around behind our sides, but hands faced outwards. Opening the chest and the heart center. Bringing your head back slightly, but not too much. We don't want any yoga whiplash. Core engaged. Feel the warmth in the lower back. Chest proud. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, feel free to go a little bit further in the forward fold. But hips stay on the block or the mat. Exhale. Inhale back to center. And then we're going to counteract that. A hyperextension. If it feels free, squeeze your bum cheeks, knees down and lift off the floor. Feeling the warmth in your glutes, squeezing them, clenching them, and lifting those hips off the floor. Inhale back to center. Good. Well done. We're going to make our way up into the standing position. And we're going to come into the standing position at the top of our mats in Tadasana. So we're going to start with some sun salutations. Surya Namaskara A, these are called. It's a way of warming our body up, moving it in all planes of motion. We're going to start off with one round either side, left and right. And I'll be giving adaptations. And then the other two rounds, including the left and right side, will be more difficult. But it's up to you if you want to stay with the adapted version. Totally up to you. Come into heart center with our hands in prayer. Forward fold, hips come back, small bend in the knee into Uttanasana. Starting with the left leg, comes back, hands frame the foot into 8-point salute. Right foot comes down into box. Chest comes to floor into cobra. Untucking the toes. From here, chest to floor, hips shift back into child's pose. Back into box. Right leg joins right arm, frames the foot. into 8-point salute. Left leg joins right into Uttanasana, forward fold. Coming back up into Hatha. So good bend in the knee, hips back, chest proud, into Tadasana. I'm going to do that again now on the other foot starting. Forward fold, good bend in the knee. Right leg now comes back, framing, hands framing the foot. Left leg joins right leg into box, chest down into cobra, sphinx. Chest down, hips shift back into child's pose. Deep breath. Back into box, left hand joins left foot. Left foot joins left hand. And then right foot joins left foot. Uttanasana, good bend in the knee, chest up, into Tadasana. So we're going to do that again. You feel free to do the adaptations. Or you can progress it a little bit more with me. So if you'd like to progress it, Hatha Tadasana, squeezing the bum cheeks, hands overhead, and you're going to come back as far back as you can. That feels comfortable. Forward fold. Good bend in the knees, or if you feel you're able to, less of a bend in the knee. Left leg comes back into a low lunge. Right leg joins left in Kumbhakasana plank. From here, you can drop your knees again, or you can come into Chaturanga Cobra. Deep breath. From here, hips shift back, tuck the toes under to downward dog. Good. Paddling the heels out. Exhale. Right leg joins right arm into 8-point salute. Good. Left leg joins right leg into Uttanasana, forward fold. Hips up to sky. Deep breath in. Good bend in the knee, chest up into Tadasana. So I'm going to do that on the right leg starting. So Hatha Tadasana, squeezing the bum cheeks, hyperextension, coming down to Uttanasana. Right leg comes back. So we're trying to speed it up a little bit. Left leg comes back into Kumbhakasana plank. Deep breath in. Exhale, Chaturanga into Cobra, untucking the toes. Exhale, coming down to downward dog. Left leg joins left hand, 8-point salute. Framing the foot. Deep breath in. Exhale to Uttanasana, forward fold. Hips up to sky. Good bend in the knee, chest up, Tadasana. Excellent. We're going to do that once more. Hopefully starting to feel warm. Heart rate's increased, breathing rate's increased. That once more on each side to finish. Surya Namaskar. Hands in prayer into Hatha Tadasana. Squeezing the bum cheeks. Into Uttanasana. Left leg back. 8-point salute into Cobra. Into plank. From here, Chaturanga to Cobra. Inhale, back, down dog. Deep breath in. Right leg joins right arm. 8-point salute. Good. Left leg joins right leg. Hatha Tadasana. Good bend in the knee. Chest up. Last time. Hatha Tadasana. Hyperextension. Good bend into Uttanasana. Right leg back. 8-point salute. Opening the back hip flexor. Left leg into Kumbhakasana plank. Chaturanga, chest to floor, into Cobra. Tucking the toes back under. Downward facing dog. Good. Left leg joins left hand into 8-point salute. And then right leg joins left leg into Uttanasana, forward fold, relaxing the neck. Good bend in the knee. Hands to prayer. Excellent, well done. Into Tadasana. Whew. Well done. I'm going to grab a drink. Feel free to grab a drink. Certainly a lot warmer with the fire on. The first asana that we're going to try, now we're nice and warmed up, is a triangle. So you're going to need your block for this, and hold on to the block. Our right leg is going to take a stride, about a leg length stride back. I want to turn it out to the side. So you're in this position. So the more bend in the leg, the left leg, the easier it's going to be and less on your back and less intense it's going to be. If you want to make it as hard as possible, if you've done this asana quite a lot, you're going to have a straight leg, okay? So we're just going to place our block in the inner left leg. First things first, so soft knees, chest proud, hips faced forward. First thing comes back are the hips, opening this part of the hips, the inner groin stretch. So hips back, and you want to come down onto your thigh and see how that feels first. If that feels nice and easy, you feel free to put your hand on your block. And then to make it hard and challenge balance, you can see how both arms are in alignment. Deep breath, keep them hips back. Good. One more deep breath. Inhale, good bend in that leg. Coming back up. I want to come back into Tadasana to center again. Good. You might feel a bit of a stretch on that inner left thigh. I'm going to take our left leg, one stride back, turn it out to the side, and then our block is already there from the last time. Good bend in the knee, but hips shift back first. Bending in the knee, see how that feels on the thigh. Exhale, come a bit further down if that feels good. Extend the arm overhead. Keeping them hips shift back. Imagine there's a plane of glass in front and behind you, so you're all in one line. Deep breath in. One more. Excellent, well done. Good bend in that front leg. Coming back into center, Tadasana. And feel the difference in those hips. Well done. Next, we're going to stand in the center of our mat for our next asana. And this is called the tree pose. So this is a balance exercise. Also another hip opener and coordination, and works the core as well. So we're going to start in Tadasana, so balancing the weight, distributing the weight evenly over the left and the right heels of the feet. For balance and to help with balance, we're going to start with our hands on our hips. Right heel comes just above the left ankle. I want you to squeeze your bum cheeks together and push out that right knee. Deep breath in. And exhale. Chest proud. If that feels okay and you're nice and centered, so pick a spot on the wall to focus on. Come and bring your foot just underneath your knee. Core is engaged and braced. Deep breath in. And think about you stabilizing the leg that you're standing on, pushing against your foot versus the other way around. Excellent. If that feels okay and you're coming from a place of stillness, go ahead and grab that foot and just bring it above the knee, just under the hip, the heel is. Squeezing the bum cheeks to stabilize the pelvis, pushing the knee out to the side, opening the hip on that right knee, right hip. Deep breath in. And if you're nice and still, bring your hands to prayer to challenge your balance. And you can bring your arms over your head as well and out to the side. One more deep breath. Well done. To come out, hands back onto your hips. Carefully slide that foot down, back into Tadasana. Let's see how we get on with the other side. Starting position. Left heel comes just above the left ankle. Engage the glutes, engage the core, push the knee out to the side. If that feels okay, I'm going to bring that foot just underneath the knee. And again, think about the stabilizing leg pushing against the foot, not the other way around. Good, deep breath in. Excellent. If you're coming from a place of stillness, again, grab that foot and put it just underneath the hip. Starting to wobble a little bit to help with balance. Bring your arms out to the side. Inhale, arms over your head. Excellent. Squeezing the glutes. Back down into prayer. Excellent. And to come out, and slide with control that leg down, back into Tadasana. Well done. Our next asana is Uttanasana. So we've practiced this already through the sun salutations. Surya Namaskar, A. And we're just going to work on flexibility. Now we're nice and warm with this technique. So you can use 1 or 2 blocks. So you're able to relax in this position. So if you've just got the 1 block, you can put it in the center versus 2 blocks. And the first one, so we're working on hamstring flexibility, flexibility of the back and the hip area, spine health, long in length, feeling a lot lengthened, more lengthened. And if you're finding it difficult or you're quite tight in the hamstrings, don't come all the way down and bend more at the knees. Okay, so I'm going to bend a little bit at the knees. So hips, the bend is in at the hips, are nice and flat, neutral spine, Uttanasana, and I'm feeling a pull, a hamstring stretch here. So you can hold into your blocks here, engage in the core, deep breath in, and just sink. You can also walk down with your hands, and you can place the blocks flat on the floor. You're able to relax a little bit more, relax the head. So the more bend in the knee, the easier this is on the back and the hamstrings. Excellent. Think of belly to thigh, sending them hips up to the sky. Deep breath in. I'm going to walk our hands, good bend in the knee, back up into Tadasana. Deep breath in to recover. In our prep pause. Good. Gonna go again. Hips come back, bending at the knee, walking your hands down as far as feels comfortable. And hold. Relax the neck. Belly to thigh. Allowing yourself to feel that stretch in the hamstring. We're using gravity here. Deep breath in. Well done. Walking our hands back up into Tadasana. Beautiful. Next, our third asana, downward facing dog. So there's some adaptations. Again, the more bend in your knees, the easier it is on your back. This is an upper body exercise as well. It takes some shoulder strength, so you're working on that. Bracing the core, using the abs. You get a nice stretch in the back, and it feel like it decompresses the spine. So we're going to walk out Uttanasana to a downward facing dog. So don't worry about your heels being on the floor. More bend in the knee, the easier it is. And think about untucking your pelvis and shooting your hips up to the sky. Good. Allowing yourself to feel that high hamstring stretch. Looking at your toes, bracing your core. One more deep breath in. Well done. We're going to come back down into a seated position. The next asana we're going to move on to is the bridge. So making your way over to semi-supine. Notice how everything feels in your body. So knees and hips should be in alignment, and you're just roughly a foot away from your hips. If you do get cramp in this position, could be a placing of your feet, so have a play around. Core's engaged, you're in a neutral spine, so you've got a little curve in your back. Core's engaged. Hips are just going to come up as far as you can. Ideally, your hips will be level and they'll be as high as your thigh. Deep breath in. Feeling the warmth in the lower back and your glutes, squeezing your bum cheeks. Excellent, and return. I'm going to do that again for another 2 breaths. Bring the weight into the heel. Inhale to rise. You can come a little bit further and tuck your shoulders underneath your chest. Placing more weight in your thighs and your legs versus your back. Deep breath in. One more. Excellent, and return. We're going to do that once more. I want you to go a little bit further. You might want to interlace your hands this time. We'll see how that feels. Or you can do exactly the same as you did. Hips up. Inhale. You're going to tuck under and walk your feet closer to your upper body, your hips. Hips up as high as you can. Hold hands with yourself. Really big chest opener, great for posture and rounded shoulders. Good, one more deep breath in. Stop. Unfriend yourself. Untuck your hands and return. Good. I might want to counter pose that. Apanasana. Bring the knees in for a hug. And we'll roll side to side, keeping your tailbone on the floor. Good. Well done. Next, we're going to come on to the other side and come up into a seated position. And our last asana is going to be half Lord of the Fishes. So you can use a block here. It just keeps the pelvis from tucking under, the tailbone under. So you can come and shimmy onto the side of the block, stacking your ribs, stacking your vertebrae like bricks. Chest proud, so you can see there's no bend in the lower back. So left leg comes over right leg comes into center. I'm gonna rotate to the left side, so the leg that's come over, I'm gonna rotate round to that side again, leading with the chest. Exhale. That nice gentle twist. And if your neck feels okay, you can go ahead and look around the back. Inhale back to center, untucking that foot, over to the other side, holding on for purchase. Exhale, arm comes round the back as you twist, exhale. Good. Inhale back to center. We'll do that once more, see if we can get a little bit further around this time. Left leg over right. We'll rotate in the left. Good. Enjoy that twist. One more deep breath. Inhale back to center. Same again, let's compare, see how this side feels. So your foot is on the same height as your knee. Exhale. Allowing yourself to feel that stretch around your hip area. Might be your rib, or might just be your back. Inhale back to center. Well done. So this is the time to get a rolled up blanket, put it underneath your back if that's more comfortable. We're going to make our way down into Shavasana to begin some guided relaxation. So Shavasana, or you can lie into the semi-supine position. Whatever feels more comfortable on your back. And your arms are about an arm width apart, and so are your legs from each other. Deep breath in. Slow exhale out. Every exhale, sinking further into the mat. Inhale. Exhale, count to 4. Good. Inhale, chest rises along with the belly. You're bringing the oxygen all the way down to the belly. Pause with full lungs before slower exhale, so the chest depresses and then the belly empties. Again, inhale. Chest and ribs rise to make way for the oxygen to fill them lungs, and a slow exhale. Make sure you're exhaling slower than what you're inhaling, because it's nice and calming. Keep on practicing this as you feel your body sinking into the mat and feeling a connection with the earth, the room around you. I want you to notice how heavy your head feels in the mat and your shoulders and your pelvis, your glute area, and the weight of your calves and your ankles. I want you to visualize how your feet are pointed, your big toes and how they look. They're painted. Every time your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Beginning to feel very relaxed with every exhale. You're just letting go of tension in the body. Visualize how your left hand looks right now. What shape are you clenched? What grip you have? And your right hand, your right index finger, is it touching your thumb? Relax your jaw. Have a bit of space between your teeth. Relax your facial muscles and eyes and forehead. Imagine your head in a velvet cushion, nice and soft, as you sink further into the ground. Every inhale, breathing in gratitude. Every breath is a gift. Every exhale, pushing negativity further away from you. Not letting it be a part of you. Inhale, what are you grateful for this week? Well done. Take your time, coming up into a seated position as we practice some Pranayama breath work. To the lotus pose preferably. And we're going to practice some Pranayama called alternate nostril breathing. So this is nice and calming for the mind, and because you're focused on the Pranayama and the breath, there's plenty to think about. You're not thinking about your to-do list and anything that's stressing you out. So let's begin. We're going to bring our hands into a chin mudra. So we're going to touch our index finger with our thumb and just relax through the 3 fingers. Shoulders down away from ears, chest proud, sitting tall, untucking the pelvis. Like I said, this is easy with a block. Inhale and a slow exhale as we begin. We take our right hand and our thumb and our ring finger going to be used. We're going to place our thumb on our right nostril, and I want you to totally exhale using the left nostril only. Inhale with the left nostril, close it over with the ring finger and open up the right nostril as you exhale. Inhale through the right, close it over with the thumb, exhale with the left nostril completely. Inhale with the left, close it over, exhale with the right. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close the right nostril over, open the left, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale with the left, in 1, 2, 3, 4, close it over, open the right, exhale with the right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close it over, exhale with the left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close it over, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close it over, exhale 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 1, 2, 3, 4, close it over, exhale with the right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale with the right, in, 2, 3, 4, and continue. 2 more rounds. Last round. Excellent. Thank you for joining me in this practice of Hatha yoga today. I hope you got something from the class, my friend, and I will see you on the next video.